So for the design and constructive process, first we had to figure out what type of wood we needed. We were either going to go with teak, red birch, or African mahogany, and we ended up going with the mahogany one. And after doing this, we had to find out what lengths we wanted to use. And my dad and I came up with this list. Here's the list, yeah, look at it. And it totaled about 6 feet in length. So after we did that, I went to about 2 or 3 different places to get the pieces of wood cut. And we ended up getting the width dimension right and everything as well. So after that, we measured how far away we would drill out the center pieces, which was about 2 inches, so like 4 inches in all. And after that, we used this specific drill bit to drill the circular pieces in. And then that's also why there's the hole in the center, because the pointy drill bit. And we drilled for about 1/4 inch, and while doing this, we used the clamps to clamp it down, both of these. And so after we drilled that, we took the clamps off and we started filing it, just normal filing. This is for the heavier types who would take off more wood in case we really screwed up, which didn't happen that often. And then after that, there would be little pieces of wood sticking out on each of the ends, and you would just get the chisel it, and hammer it out. So I had a couple Edison moments while I was making the xylophone. One of them was the type of wood that we needed. So my dad and I watched a YouTube video, and we listened to a guy talk about 3 different types of wood, and at first we thought he was using teak. So we went to go see how much teak cost, and in order to get the right amount, it would cost over $150, which would suck immensely. So we ended up going with African mahogany, which is called sapele, and apparently it has really good acoustics, which was awesome. Another thing that we had trouble with was the width of the wood. I had to go to 2 or 3 different places to get the wood actually cut, because I don't have a table saw or anything at home, and they were nice enough to cut it for free, so that was cool. And another thing was taking out the bottom part. At first, my dad wanted a router, but those cost hundreds of dollars, and I was not going to let him spend that for one project because he probably wouldn't use it again. So we ended up using a specific type of drill bit, and it just drills kind of a circular hole, and then that's also why there's the holes in there, because the tip of it is sharp. And the last Edison moment that I had was, at first I wanted a wooden mallet that you normally use for a xylophone, so I tried to go find a rubber ball, and the first time we used a smaller ball, and when we drilled a hole in it, it broke. And then we went to find a bigger one and realized that that wasn't going to work either, so we just used a wooden spoon. Here's my version of Happy Birthday on my wooden xylophone that I